Hey guys, Ted here with the A-Team introducing the new Lightstorm lights. Let's get right into it. So the Lightstorms are our newest in our wave of LED lights. So for everyone who's already familiar with our Amaran lights, these lights are higher in tech and higher in output. So the Lightstorms come in three different versions: the 1S, the 1SC, and the 1/2S. Each of them has the same controller, except each of them will differ in terms of function and their power output. This is the Lightstorm 1/2S. As the name suggests, it is about 1/2 the size of a Lightstorm 1S. Now, what makes this light special is that it uses point-to-plate LEDs, which will give you a much wider spread of light. While normal LEDs will give you about a 25-degree beam angle of light, the Lightstorm 1/2S will give you a 120-degree angle. It's almost 5 times as much. Now what this is perfect for is as a fill light. It'll give you a nice even cast that's ultra wide even when close. The Lightstorm 1S is the most powerful light in the Lightstorm series. It's about the equivalent of a 1K tungsten in terms of light output. But if you guys are familiar with LED lighting, you know that a 1K will be about the size of a 1x1. That being said, the Lightstorm light is about the size of a 15-inch MacBook Pro. So how can we get the same output on such a small device? So the answer is density. While most companies pack their LEDs into a grid formation, Aputure uses a honeycomb pattern utilizing the natural size of LEDs. So if you think about the natural size of an LED, it is a circle. So it doesn't make sense to pack that in as a grid formation. By zigzagging the LEDs, we can pack them into a tighter formation, getting the most amount of light on the small surface area. So packing in the LEDs this tight would normally cause a heat problem. But Aputure solves that by turning the entire back of the LED panel into a heatsink, then taking the controls, which would normally be on the back, and putting them onto a remote controller. So we know that by taking the controls off the LED panel, it solves the heat problem, but it's also more efficient for filmmakers as well. As you guys know, the traditional use of a 1K light will generally be up in the air, angled down. So why would you keep the controls on the LED panel itself? By taking them off, you can access the controls on the LED wherever you are. So the controller features a couple different functions. You've got a power switch here that'll strike your light on and off. You've got a dimmer wheel here that'll control the intensity of your light. And if you purchase the 1SC, you'll get another wheel that'll adjust the color temperature of your light. So that'll adjust it between 3200 tungsten to 5500 daylight. In addition to that, you've got an LCD screen here that'll tell you both the intensity and color temperature of your light. The controller also has DMX compatibility built into it. So you can use the Lightstorm lights with external light controls or light boards. In addition to that, we've also built a repeater into the DMX compatibility, so you can use as many Lightstorm lights as you want on each channel. If you don't want to use the manual controls or DMX, you can also completely control the Lightstorm lights using an included remote control. So if you're an Amaran HR672 user, you'll recognize this remote as being the same remote. Now, this operates using a 5.4 radio frequency signal. So actually, you can use your Lightstorm lights and your Amaran lights together using the same remote. So I can power it on and off, and I can also dim it, and I can totally power it up. The Lightstorm lights can be powered in two different ways: AC adapter, or you also have the ability to use an external battery. Depending on which model you can get either a Sony V-mount battery plate, or you can get an Anton Bauer battery plate. So you can use the lights on the go, or you can have them plugged into an outlet. Every light in the Lightstorm series features a total aluminum metal body build and a mounting bracket. So those are our Lightstorm lights. I'm Ted from the A-Team. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for upcoming products and tips. See you guys next time.